So colds are, pretty minor things. They're inconvenient and you don't feel so good, but they generally just give you, runny nose symptoms, sore throat, maybe a mild headache, but you shouldn't be, having a heavy cough or having a fever or muscle ache. So if it is a cold and you've got symptoms just in the neck or, head and neck, like a sore throat and a sniffy nose, then you can exercise pretty much normally, but you might feel not so good when you're doing it, so you go according to your symptoms. And a good rule of thumb would be that, you don't feel so good because you've got a cold and a runny nose and you start exercising. If you feel better, then you keep exercising. If you start exercising and feel worse for it, then you stop. Okay. If you've got symptoms that you think are a cold, because you've got a runny nose, but then you've also got a fever or muscle aches, then you shouldn't exercise at all because it can be dangerous. Right? So they call that sort of the above the neck rule and the below the neck rule. Colds are from viruses, and the viruses can't just live by themselves. They have to live in something, and unfortunately these viruses live in us, and they prefer it. They breed a bit quicker when the temperature's cold, so you get more of them in the winter, but they have to keep bubbling on slowly, and some through the summer. And when you so you get them from other people for a start. So if you live by yourself in the wilderness, you wouldn't get a cold. Okay, it wouldn't be a lot of fun, but you wouldn't get a cold. You get colds from other people, shaking hands, or people sneezing on things, or touching their nose, and then touching the desk at school, and then you having your sandwich on the desk sort of thing. So get it from other people. If you run down from training too much, or if your nose lining is a bit injured from very dry air or something like that, or even from hay fever, something that's annoyed the lining of your nose, then the bugs can probably get in a bit more easily. But unfortunately, if you're human, you're going to get a cold. It doesn't always mean there's something wrong.